like your mom. It's been a long time somebody said that to me. It was very meaningful, so I'd like for you to reflect on that for a minute. Well, good. Let's talk about a little bit about Vietnam. 50 years ago. Doesn't seem like 50 years. Just seems like yesterday. I don't know the last 50 years have gone, but they've been very quickly for me. Oftentimes I get up in the morning, go in the bathroom, look in the mirror. Some old guy looking back at me. Nobody recognized him. I went to Vietnam. I went in 1966. I signed 25th Infantry Division, Cu Chi, Vietnam, northeast of Saigon. And when I got there, I knew I had 13 months. So I decided that I do my count, get down the count. 294, 293, new 92, and about 6 months later decided, well, been here half time, so I'm going to be a short timer. I wanted to be a short timer the whole time I was there. I don't know about you guys, but a short time was what I wanted to be. Decided that evening I'd meet with my squad leaders, my platoon leader, and make an announcement to them. I'd been there 13 months, I was a short time. And they just laughed, and they said, "Sir, a short time is not what you meant." I said, "Well, when can I be there? A short time. I want to be a short timer because I've been here 13 months. Seems like I'm halfway. I'm on my way downhill slope and really ready to go in that direction." And I said, "You guys have been with me here for 13 months. You've kept me alive. And everybody knows NCOs are the background of the military. How many NCOs we got out there? Appreciate you guys taking care of me." So I said, "Well, how many days I got to be in here for?" I got 13 months. And they said 6 more. So the night of Vietnam, we had 394 days. That night, we got mortared. I'm thinking, really would not get killed tonight. So I said a prayer something like this, something that went like this: "Lord, being in 64 days, I appreciate you taking care of me one more day. And He did. Since I've been back, since that same prayer every day. Thank you for bringing me back safe and in one piece." Let me tell you about the first time I heard "Welcome Home." I was in Washington, D.C., in a motel, and decided I knew where the Vietnam War was. And I wanted to go there. And if you haven't been there, I encourage you to go. But if you go, take a support system with you. Because you're going to need people to hold you. People to hold your hand. And people say nice things for you. And that's tough. So I took off walking and knew that was going to be a tough day because I didn't have an inside compass. Got inside joke, you know, what's been military. Couldn't shoot an azimuth because there were too many buildings around, and that wouldn't help me anyhow. Sun wasn't shining, it was cloudy today, so I couldn't reference northeast, south, and west, so I just took off. First thing I saw was a big white house. Had fences around it and had gate guards there, and I stopped. I asked the gate guard, I don't know about you guys, but asking for directions is kind of tough for me. It's that macho thing, we need to know where we're going, figure out where we're going. And if your wife says, "Are you lost?" you say, "Nope, just misoriented." And so he gave me some very specific instructions, and I left. And he looked at me. And he said, "You've been there." they held on his hand. It seemed like eternity. It seemed like every muscle in my body was quivering. And they shook hands, it seemed like 30 minutes. It was probably about 30 seconds. And so I left and took off. You know, by the way, I gotta say it to you, welcome home. About 4 or 5 years ago, I gave a talk to veterans, and I was fortunate enough to have a small gift for them. And I have some of those gifts today, and if you were there and received a gift, I would encourage you to get another one and pass it forward to somebody, because there's a lot of folks out there that need that kind of encouragement. My wife sat over here, and my kids were sitting over here, and they had those. So if you're a Vietnam in particular, or a veteran in general, I appreciate you picking those up and taking notes from me. And that gift says, welcome home. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
On behalf of Madison, Regatta, and all of our members, we'd like to thank you very much for your service. If you notice, the bottom of the plaque is included. And it says to Dale Crafton. In appreciation for your support from Madison, Regatta. Thank you for your service, and welcome home.